taking more risks in your business and enjoying the success that that can produce, it's not complicated. It really may only require you to be brave for 1 minute. This is a mantra that we adopted in our house a couple of years ago when my daughter Lily, who was 9 at the time, decided that she wanted to audition for a local community theater production of Mary Poppins. When she brought the flyer home and she showed it to us, I remember thinking, yes, my time has arrived. I said, Lily, you know, this musical theater thing, it's sort of my jam. I can help you with your audition. And you're right, there is nothing cooler than having a father who loves musical theater. She asked me what would be involved in an audition, and I told her, oh, it's pretty simple. You'll read some lines from the script, and you'll probably just sing a few bars of a song that you get to pick. You mean by myself? Oh, well, yeah, honey, but it's only for like a minute. That is when everything changed. I watched the enthusiasm drain from her body. Oh, okay. I'll think about it, I guess. For 10 days, she wrestled with her fear. We talked about it when she wanted to. I said, you know what? An audition is only there to prove to the director that you're not going to freeze up on stage. Another time, I offered to do a whole practice audition at home, like she would experience over at the theater. But eventually, I told her this: an audition only requires you to be brave for 1 minute. I said, that's it, honey. If you can be brave for 1 minute, it opens the door to something you really want. You just have to decide whether you're willing to trade 1 minute of discomfort for all the good things that come after. Okay, time out. I gotta tell you, I really feel like I was nailing the dad gig here, just in that particular week. I gotta tell you. If anybody here has raised kids, you know that most of the time we have no idea what we're doing. We're making it up as we go and just trying not to do lasting psychological damage. Hashtag parenting. But in this particular week, I really felt like I was dropping some serious dad wisdom. But apparently not, because 3 days before the audition, she said, I am not doing it. And then 2 days before the audition, she got mad at us when we even brought it up. So you can probably guess what happened on the day of the audition. That's right, 1 hour before, she comes downstairs and she says, I think I want to try. Can you help me, Daddy? With the enthusiasm of Streisand singing Sondheim, I was like, let's go! I said, you need a song, and it's got to be something that you know cold. Now, this was happening right around the end of that 2-year period when we had listened to nothing but Hamilton. So we grab that songbook, we go through it, and she picks Dear Theodosia. We run through the song 3 times, and then we jump in my truck and race to the theater before she loses her nerve. We are 1 block away when in the back seat, she bursts into tears. I'm so nervous. It's okay, honey. You know the song cold. And you only need to be brave for 1 minute. How about this? Just show up and try, and the rest will take care of itself. Lily was the 5th person called back for her audition. I watched as her head dragged the rest of her body around the bend and into the audition room. Have fun, sweetie. You got this. Moments later, she came back around the bend, and I snapped this picture. This is the face of joy and pride and glee and relief that a courageous little girl makes after conquering her fear. She did it, and she got cast in the show. Honeybee number 3. Listen, as honeybee roles go, that's the one you want right there. Now, I'm sharing this story to remind you that it really isn't complicated to take more risks. In most cases, it really only requires us to be brave for 1 minute, because success is not about showing up and having everything go perfectly. Success, really, step 1 is about showing up and trying and taking that risk. I wonder how many people in this room could open the door to 1,000,000 dreams just by forcing yourself to be brave for 1 minute. It might be the way that you make real all the things that you've been dreaming about for your business. And that's just not some fantastical idea that sounds like fortune cookie wisdom. I have seen that transformation with my own eyes. Take Lily. She went from being afraid to sing by herself for 1 minute in a room with 2 people to this.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, 1,000,000 dreams that keep me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. 1,000,000 dreams is all it's gonna take. 1,000,000 dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Ready, honey?
Ready, Dad.
Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, 1,000,000 dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. 1,000,000 dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, 1,000,000 dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be a part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, just say that you'll bring me along to the world you see.
To the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
1,000,000 dreams that keep me awake.
1,000,000 dreams, 1,000,000